Namaste and welcome to your practice. This practice is dedicated to our lower backs and it's specially designed for people who suffer from herniated disc, especially L4 and L5. So let's go ahead and get started from a kneeling position. Come on your hands and knees, please. Open your fingers wide. Place your wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips, and let's gently inhale and lift the head and hips up, belly to the floor. Exhale, curl your spine in. Very gentle movement, and please respect what your body tells you. Do not push or press. The idea here is just to open up the spine, to stimulate Sushumna Nadi, which is the biggest energetic channel, to release the energy flow throughout the body so that the practice is even more healing. Slightly start to bend the spine even deeper if you feel that it is okay. And next time you come to a straight back, let's go ahead and lay down on our bellies. Place your forearms on the mat, fingers spread wide and shoulders opened. So you will have to bring some yang in the arms, and with the strength of the arms help to lift yourself up. Here, open your legs so that the knees are on the outer edge of the mat. Lift the legs and touch your feet, and then slightly let them go down as far as your body allows you. And here we are in the starting pose of this practice. So here you can choose to maybe close the eyes. It will help you introspect better. And welcome to modified Sphinx pose, which aims to relieve your lower back and in the same time gently open the hip joints. Let me quickly remind you that in Yin Yoga we respect three key principles. The first principle is to always respect the signs of your body, not to push and aim to go deeper. Always give yourself time and space until your body opens up so that you enter the pose. Here in Yin Yoga, we are getting the most out of the poses via releasing the tension from the muscles and the tension from the emotional and mental body. The second principle is time. We will be in these poses for approximately 3 minutes. And the third one is stillness. The stillness of the body helps to smooth the breathing, and the smooth and steady breath calms down the mind. The aim in each practice is to go out of the thinking mind and to enter in the feeling body. So be guided by the feelings in your body and trust that your inner teacher is the best teacher that you have. I'm here only to give you directional advices on how to build the alignment of the pose, but for each one of us, each pose will look differently. And this is defined by our skeleton construction, our experiences, and the specific moment we are in. Let me remind you to lift yourself up with the strength of the hands, not to collapse in your shoulders. Breathe. We will be here for a few more breaths. Make sure that the chin is slightly tucked to your chest to elongate the neck and give some gentle care to this area as well. Breathe here. Gently lower your feet down, please. Close the legs and then place your palms above each other. Make a pillow and simply rest yourself on the mat. Give yourself a few moments for contemplation and realization of what you just did. From here, let's bend the right knee and slide it towards your right elbow. You can stay rested on your forehead, or you may choose to turn your head to the left side so that you twist a bit your neck, and with this you will stretch the area of the neck. But choose the modification and the variation that suits you best. Again, we are working on a very gentle opening of the hip joint. Sciatica and herniated discs can cause a very severe discomfort and in some cases pain in the body. There are two key principles for people who have herniated discs in the area of the lumbar spine and sciatica nerve issues. So the first rule is to never bend forward, and the second is not to stretch the hamstrings. In case your lumbar spine discs are for some reason herniated or damaged, but you don't have sciatica nerve issue, it is very good that you stretch the posterior chain of the legs. But if you have issues with the sciatica nerve, you should avoid that. Gently start to slowly go out of the pose and bring your right leg back. Give yourself some time to rest here and start to bend the left knee towards your left elbow. You can turn your head to the right to twist the neck here again. I will keep my head towards the left side just to be available in case you want to see me. It is very important, as I said, to take good care of the body in those cases when the lumbar spine is for one or another reason hurt. And yoga in many cases can be healing. This practice is like medicine for your spine. It will not only help relieve any discomfort or pain that you may experience, but it will also help you strengthen and improve the overall mobility in the area of your hips and lower part of the body. So practicing on a regular basis can be one of the best things you can do to decrease the level of discomfort that you experience. But in the same time, doing a random yoga might be not the best option for you, because in many yoga poses forward folding and hamstring stretch is applied. And these are the things that you should surely avoid. So if you decide to do yoga on a regular basis, make sure you speak with your yoga instructor and let him know about your special conditions. Breathe here and slowly come out, please, by just bringing your left leg backwards. From here, place your palms to the lower ribs and inhale, open the shoulders back, lift yourself up to a tiny cobra, and exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift yourself up for a tiny cobra, and lower yourself down. With time, you may choose to lift yourself to upward facing dog or full cobra, but again, be patient and see when your body will allow you. Okay, one more time, inhale to a tiny baby cobra or all the way up here so that you feel the stretch in your belly. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes beneath your feet and help yourself to lift on the mat. Bring your knees in the center of the mat, place your toes beneath your feet and sit on your heels. Place your hands on your thighs, and if it feels right, you can close the eyes. The sensations might be very intense in your feet. In case they are so intense that they become unbearable, you can eventually place your palms on the mat, but here make sure your heart is up and your back is completely straight. If by some reason you don't feel enough stretch in the feet, then you can place your hands backwards, and here again make sure you will open the shoulders by squeezing scapula. Stay in the modification that feels best for you today. Wherever you are at, please breathe through the discomfort. Stress is dysfunctional relationship with the present moment. With time, we start to learn that being in a discomfortable place, as this feet stretch right now, is often a matter of choice. And once we land in the discomfort, there is a reason behind. So in this moment, we are here stretching the feet and releasing the tension from them, because these feet were not designed to wear shoes all the time, as we modern people do today. And there is big stress that we bring to them with our daily lifestyle, especially if we wear high heels. So now is the moment to give a gentle touch, to give a little bit of care to our most loyal servants, those who take us everywhere in our life. Gently come out, please. Move slowly when you exit the poses. The way we enter and exit the poses is equally important as the poses as such. So turn your toes on the mat and sit again on your heels. Feel the relief. It's a very positive feeling, and give yourself some moments to experience this rewarding moment. From here, let's come on our knees and hands to a tabletop position and to switch and lay down on our backs. Elongate the left leg, bend the right leg, step on the mat, open your right arm like a wing, and with the left hand take your right knee and twist to the left. Here, make sure your right shoulder is on the floor, and in case your knee is not touching the floor, this is not the goal at all. The goal is to feel the twist in the spine, in the lower back. This is probably the most healing movement for our lower backs. Feel the stretch of the QLT muscle and allow yourself to fully surrender in the pose. Again, you may choose to gaze to the ceiling or to the left side, or you can choose to maybe twist your neck and gaze to the right side. Just make sure you give yourself most comfort needed in this pose, and breathe here. You can close the eyes and give yourself the permission to deep dive in the sensations in the body. On a skeletal level, this pose suggests full twist of the spine, especially if you choose to gaze to the right. On a muscular level, we work with the QLT muscle, sitting bones muscles, and there is a very tiny stretch of the muscles of the right thigh. Abdominal wall is also stretched, And the right shoulder is also nicely stretched, scapula is open, and our right chest is being nicely touched. Quite a complex pose, which gives maximum benefit to our lumbar spine. Breathe here and allow yourself to experience the depth of the pose. Slowly come out, please, by rotating on your back, and here give yourself some time. You may feel your lumbar spine quite sensitive. This is absolutely okay. Actually, if you did the pose right, you should feel a bit of discomfort, pain, and you may feel it very tender. Now open the left arm and step with the left feet on the mat, and with the right arm take your left knee and twist yourself to the right by again keeping your left shoulder on the mat. And here you choose where to gaze, to the ceiling, to the right side, or eventually to gaze towards the left side. Breathe here and allow yourself to receive all the sensations. Whatever you feel in the pose, it belongs. It is part of you. Allow yourself to go out of the standard desire to put labels and to judge the sensations. Simply allow all of them to come and give yourself permission to experience the fullness of the present moment, regardless what you feel. Everything belongs and everything is part of you. Simply accept, breathe through it, embrace it, and give yourself permission to be fully present in this moment, here and now. Slowly come out, please. Step with both feet on the mat and give yourself some time to feel the sensations in the lower back. breathe and rest a bit. From here, let your both knees go all the way down to the right side. Breathe here and bring them all the way to the left. Stay here for a few moments and let's bring some yang into our in practice to give some gentle massage of the hip joints and few additional stretch in our QLT muscle. Next time your knees come to the right, place your right feet on top of the left knee and feel the stretch in your abdominal wall. We will be here for 90 seconds, slightly shorter. Rest yourself on the mat and breathe. Lift your legs, place your feet on the outer edge of the mat, and now allow both knees to go all the way down to the left, and with the left leg step on the right knee and stretch. See how far your body will allow you. Don't push yourself, just simply give time to your body to open up little by little. It will come with time. Breathe here. And try to clean the sky of your thoughts. Every time you notice a thought coming to your mind, this is already mindfulness, but start to learn to navigate them in those practices. So when you notice a thought coming, gently send it back and allow yourself to be fully invested in your practice. Try to bring all your attention to the sensations in your body. Inhale and bring your knees up. Breathe here for a moment and place your right ankle on your left knee. Inhale. Put your right arm between your legs and interlace the fingers on the outside of the shin. Here you can try to lay all the way down, but see if your lower back makes a full contact with the floor. In case there is no full contact with the floor, please lift yourself up, and with time, slowly but surely, you will end up laying on the mat. Here we are stretching the sitting bones muscles. Very important component for the overall health of our backs. When we are seated for long periods of time, our sitting bones muscles become very weak, and once this happens, the muscles of the thighs are overstimulated, and this very often leads to pain in the lower back. By stretching the buttocks, we are bringing a little bit more vitality in this area. It is always good to practice and keep your muscle tone energized so that you avoid additional negative impact on your overall health and well-being. Breathe and allow the breath to be the anchor of the mind. Slowly come out, please, and let's switch side by bringing your left ankle on top of the right knee. Again, interlace the fingers and see where you will find yourself in the pose. Close the eyes and allow yourself to fully surrender in the pose. The mechanic of this practice was to make our spine move in all the directions that are positive for the conditions that we are in. Twisting is a medicine for the spine, and we included some gentle touch to our hip joints, the bigger joints in our bodies, and those who are in charge for the overall mobility of our body. The idea here is to increase the mobility of the lower part of the body so that we enable the movement in the upper part of the body. Very often, L4 and L5 makes us decrease the range of motion in the lumbar spine, and with time this may lead to decreased range of motion in the upper spine and the neck area. This is why working for shoulders mobility and regular neck exercises will also release very deeply the pressure in the back and will improve the overall condition and sense of mobility in the body. So breathe here, last few seconds in the pose. Slowly release everything. Place your feet on the mat and come to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Open your palms to the ceiling. Inhale from the nose. Deeply inhale from the nose. Stop at the top. Take a little bit more, a gentle sip, and from the mouth slowly exhale. Let it all go. And again, inhale from the nose. At the top, stop, hold for a second. Inhale slightly more. And from the mouth, exhale. Let it all go. Slowly exhale. And let's do third and the last time. Inhale from the nose. Stop at the top. Hold for a moment. Take additional sip. Out the mouth. Let it all go. Exhale. Rest like this, then please follow my instruction for the breathing. We will finish with a short breathing technique to help you release any stress or tension that has left. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Deeply inhale from the nose, out the mouth, let it go. And allow yourself to feel the residue of your practice. Feel the sensations in your body. And simply bring the natural rhythm of the breath. slowly start to move your fingers, your toes, wrists and ankles. With the eyes closed, start to lift yourself up to our final crossed leg seated position. Elongate the spine, bring your palms in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra, chin slightly down. Bring your hands in front of the forehead for clarity of thoughts. Slide them down in front of the lips for thoughtfulness of speech, and bring them all the way down in front of the heart for consistency of actions led by the heart. Slowly lower yourself down and give yourself gratitude for the inspiration that took you to the mat, for the effort that you've made, and for the beneficial effect of this practice. Lift yourself up and let's finish with our final prayer. May our practice help us align what we think, say, and do. Namaste. Thank you for your